Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Dr. D's. We are back with another video. So today we're talking about if we should summon this weekend. And let me just say, I didn't even have to really take a deep dive into this banner. I am going to tell you guys right now, do not summon. We are not summoning this weekend. I mean, I'm going to have to for content. It's good content, right? Summoning videos is always good content. So do as I say, not as I do, because I will be summoning, but I'm just not going to do this banner. I don't need Allura. I don't need Constance. I mean, I don't need dupes of them. And you know, the epics, I already have all my epics to A5, but let me go ahead and take a deeper dive into this to explain the reason why. First off, let me just mention that there's some really good banners coming. Kigiri's coming. I mean, it's just, there's better banners than this. So whenever I look at a banner, I always think of it as like a main dish and a side dish. So for the main dish is the hero that everybody wants, right? A Silas, a Boreas, a Elowen, you know, some big S tier hero. Then there's the side dish who's not going to be as good, but sometimes they can be pretty good. But you know, this one, I think that Constance is more of a side dish type of hero, not a main dish. I mean, granted, Constance is very good, but there's just one problem. A lot of people already have Dolores. Dolores is an epic, and Dolores does inspiration. Constance does inspiration. So since we have Dolores already, do we really need Constance? I mean, there might be some of you guys who don't have Dolores, but even if you don't have Dolores, I might hold off on this. I might just hold off. There's going to be better banners coming, and they have not come out with a banner for Dolores in a very long time. So, you know, I feel like a Dolores banner might be coming soon, but that's just me guessing, right? They don't tell me anything, so I have no clue what the upcoming banners are. But basically, when you take a look at her kit as a whole, she does inspiration. That's basically the best part about her kit. So she does inspiration, and for those of you guys that don't know, it's going to make your booty clappers clap. You just build Constance or Dolores or whoever else is going to be an inspiration. I think, what's his name? The guy that has the damage mitigation. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Fercy? I think it's Fercy. Yeah, I think it's Fercy, but he comes with the baby inspiration. But these ones, this one's a little bit bigger. Once you get it fully maxed, it goes up to 45%, which is nice. But I think Dolores, I think her inspiration only goes up to 40%. I don't know. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. It might be 45, but I do know it lasts longer than Constance's inspiration. So, you know, I mean, it's nice that she does have inspiration. She also heals. She's a defender. She's got that Dolores range as well. Look at that. It goes all the way around. I mean, a very good hero, but it's just not enough for me to say, hey, you know what, we gotta pull this weekend. You know, this was actually a pretty easy decision for me. Then we also got Allura. I mean, man, okay, so Allura, if you are struggling on Gear Raid 3 for the right side, then Allura is the solution. She's the problem solver. She is going to help you in many, many ways when it comes to Gear Raid 3 for the right side. But that's about all she's good for, guys. That's about all she's good for. I mean, even when you take a look at her ratings, I was actually pretty surprised by her ratings. They're actually kind of high. For a Lego, you would expect a little bit more, but at the same time, anti-air arena, she got a 4.9, guys. I was actually amazed at that. I don't see too many teams with Allura, but I could be wrong. I don't really do anti-air arena. I do, I've been doing more AoE and single target. Single target is my jam, guys. Single target's my jam. But then we come right down here, Gear Raid 3. I would give her a 5.0. 5.0 all the way. She's a beast for the right side, and a lot of people struggle on the right side. So who knows? Maybe you really need help on the right side, and you really just want to progress through the game. Then by all means, Allura will definitely help you out. But it just kind of sucks that she's not really that useful for other stages. I mean, don't get me wrong, she can be useful. Any hero can be useful for certain stages, right? They could be decent for it, but she's not going to change your account. She's not really built like that, right? The main thing about my girl Allura right here is she can be invisible. So she stays invisible until her ultimate. Right when she pops her ultimate, she loses invisibility. She starts booty clapping, and then she goes right back to being invisible, right? She would be pretty nice if she could stay invisible the whole time. I mean, that would be pretty dope, because then you could even use her for Guild Wars. She would go from just an okay hero to a very very good hero. You know, maybe they should give her that buff. Make her invisible the whole time. I would just love to put her in my Guild Wars team, you know, but right when she pops her ultimate, they end up killing her. So that kind of makes it to where she's not that great for Guild Wars, right? But basically her whole kit is revolved around the invisibility. She does this increased crit rate, also increases crit damage. I mean, that's all good. That's nice, right? But, you know, nothing in her kit is like, oh my god, I need it, right? So she is definitely just an okay hero in my book. And then we got the epics, guys. So we got my girl AI. Ah, man, what can I say about AI? I mean, you know, I take a look at all three of these epics. Hang on, let's take a look at them real fast. We got AI, Theowen, and Dalen. They're all good epics, but they're not epics that make you like, oh my god, this epic's going to change my account. They're just not built like that, but they're good epics, and they're good for certain stages. AI, very good for Gear Raid 1. She's also really good for Guild Wars. Me personally, I was using her on the old map for Guild Wars. The new map that they've come out with, I can't cover as much ground. Keep in mind, I am in the bigger garrison, so I don't know. I tried to come up with a strategy with my girl AI because I absolutely love her crowd controls, but she can't cover enough ground, so it is unfortunate. But every season they come out with new maps, so maybe the next map will be really good for her. But just to give you guys a little taste on what she's about, when activated, every attack immediately summons a crystal bomb. So basically these crystal bombs, they'll do damage and they also freeze, so it's just really good crowd controls. So basically her kit just revolves around freezing the enemies and also doing some damage, right? But also another good thing about her is look at this range. She's got an awesome range, which means that she's going to be laying out these crystal bombs everywhere. So it's very nice. She's a good crowd control, but I'd say the biggest knock on AI is it doesn't affect the air units, which kind of sucks, right? But then we come over here, we got my guy Theowen. So Theowen, he used to be just okay, but over time he's gotten a lot better, especially for anti-air arena. I think you might need his exclusive artifact though, but you know, he's a beast. He's a beast. I'll give him that for anti-air arena. Other stages you could use him. He comes with slow, he slows down the enemy, and then he also does some damage, which is really nice, right? So he blade hurl and large saber and can inflict slow on the surrounding enemies. So that's all very nice, but again, not an epic that's like, oh my god, we absolutely need it. And then last but not least, we got my girl Dalen. So Dalen's cool. She's got a cool passive, restores 13 cost for all allies every 30 seconds, but Cyrene can do it a little bit better. So, you know, Dalen's not that special, right? But overall, you know, we look at this lineup right here. It's an easy pass, guys. It's an easy pass. I mean, you guys hit me up in the comments. If you guys disagree with what I'm saying, then go ahead and let me know. I am all ears. Everyone's got different opinions. This is just what I think about this banner right here. Again, I will be pulling, but I'll probably be doing it on the 2-time banner. Wish me luck. Hopefully I could get lucky like I did last week. And I mean, if you guys saw that video, you guys know your boy got very lucky. But I wish all you guys the best of luck this weekend if you are summoning. But you guys have a great rest of your night, and thank you for making it to the end.